social issues, and sports in general. The Final Word with your hosts, Joe, Dre, John, Chris, and Dave. And now, without further ado, presenting the Final Word.
I got some more shit too.
My best offer, $350.
You want that? All right. Talk to me, dog.
All right, so we had the preseason kickoff this week. Dave, you see anything you like?
Games I saw Plant City, Sickles, Plant, and Durant. Durant's young. He's got some good. Durant's young. Plant City beat Sickles, and they didn't have their 6'4" guy. I actually left at halftime. I was surprised about that. But Billy always coaches them hard. Plant looked pretty good. That the transfer they got from, not transfer, the kid that moved here from the Midwest, pretty good. He can shoot it.
What grade is he in?
He's a junior. And then I'm missing a team that played Sickles. Sickles, Chase, Ian, Eddie. They're gonna be when you get two shooters like that, they're gonna really stretch teams out. So I think they'll be tough. Sickles got a tough schedule, so I think they're gonna be really good, and they're gonna test themselves. So I gotta applaud the coach. He did a pretty good job scheduling games outside of what his mandatories are. Scheduled East Lake and some other schools. So.
What was Sickles on Joe's average rankings?
I think 9, maybe, Joe?
Were they that low?
And what was Plant?
They were like right next to each other. I mean, I'll go. They're like 9 and. Now you got us looking. They had it featured up here. I don't know what. I think they were both top 10, right, Joe?
I think so.
Yeah, they both are top 10 for sure.
But I mean, Plant City went far. I think Plant City's going to be. They played without. Plant City's going to be tough. Sickles going to be tough. Plant's going to be Plant. They're going to be good again. They've won two district titles. They'll be probably in the district championship. They'll play Sumner most likely.
Who's in that district?
That change. It's with Sumner, and I want to say that might be the. Hillsborough County Hoops. Let's look who. Plant's district is Plant, Riverview, Sumner, Palm Harbor, Leonard, and Alonzo. It will be those two in the district championship. Alonzo is normally good, but they're down this year. So it will definitely be Plant and Sumner. So those are the only games. I didn't go to any games Friday or Saturday. I hung out with the fam. John, you went to something, right?
No, I just went to the Jesuit games. I got some growing pains going to happen in the beginning of the year, I think. Trying to figure out, I think for them, really trying to figure out they lost their two best players, in Nate and Chris, and then they got some freshmen over there. So just trying to figure out, I guess, the style of play as well as who's going to do what. I think they'll be all right, but they struggled against, what's the team?
Calvary
Christian, and they long. Calvary Christian long.
They more than struggle. They got their ass whooped.
Well, they lost by 10.
That was it.
Yeah, they were struggling the whole game until the end, and I think they would have beat Calvary. No disrespect to them, but they ain't like that. TC beat them by
30.
30.
Okay, that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah. So.
TC got that dude.
Yeah. And then I just came back from watching Winthrop halftime. Winthrop and
Patel.
but that's not preseason. That's
regular season.
That's
It's go
regular
time.
season. Yeah, it was when I left. It was up almost 30. At one point, it was 35-5. Patel was down.
Shout out for me.
I saw Winthrop Wharton this weekend. Yeah, so Wharton looked good, very well coached. spread the floor out. You know, driving to the gaps, attack. You got big landing. You know, hitting all the mid range. Like they hard to deal with for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Who else you saw?
I saw King. I did see King and who was y'all playing?
Bear Creek.
Oh, in Bell Creek. Yep. Top 25?
Who?
You.
Move your mic.
You
check-
sweeping out the caboose.
you
Right now.
changed your mind from last week that quick?
Oh no, it's go time tomorrow though.
Okay. All right, hit us with the first video, Stoke.
I've seen a lot of coaches, you got kids who are talented and they can put up 20, 25 a night, but they're not demanded to play on the other end, and those kids go off to college and then they got to sit.
Right.
You know, because that's not going to work in college. That's definitely not going to work at a high level. And so trying to make sure our kids understand you can only go as high as what you can guard.
Ooh,
You
that's
can't guard a
hard.
Division I guard. You're not going to be a Division I guard. So we're real big on defense. I think that's also a thing that everybody knows that Cedar Hill is about. We're aggressive. We're scrappy. We might foul a lot. We're working on that. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get after it. And so coaches know that those are kids that you can bring in that are going to be program kids, that are going to be kids that are going to be able to be coached hard and that are going to make it through.
Thoughts? Dre, what you got?
She is absolutely correct. Because when you're in the gym with college coaches or you're talking to a college coach, they gonna ask, can he guard? We know he can handle and do all this thing, but actually can he guard or contain? Let me put it that way. So you're really playing at a high level if you can play on the offense end and put some pressure on the defensive end. But as long as you can, if you're a elite basketball player and you can contain, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I used to tell the kids I used to coach when I was younger, if you can't murder me, stop thinking you D1. I mean, half of these jokers can't guard D2. And, but yeah, you got to play the game the right way first and foremost. But you have to be able to guard your position or contain your position. So yeah, I agree.
I'm a defense first guy, 100%. If you can't guard, you can't make it to the next level unless you're an elite shooter. So, I think kids are starting to see it nowadays. Watching, kids that have been around for a while now. They're in college and watching high school ball, watching college ball. Like if you can't guard, you can't play. And not just guard your man, like team defense. Like it drives me nuts. I watch guys way over in the corner hugging them, and they drive through the gap, and they're not guarding. Like these kids got to, learn the game of basketball. You don't have to be the quickest guy out there, but if you're in position, then you can make yourself a good defender. So you got to play defense if you want to play offense. So.
I take it even a step further. If you want to be a guard, you got to be able to guard a guard on any level. Like you have a lot of big guys that are saying they're guards, but can you defend that position? So if you can't defend that position, you can't play that position. I mean, let alone being D1. All right, next vid.
Let me see. Is this not a layup? Turnover. Right there. Okay, keep looking. We go outward. This is the problem. Oh, you too old. Oh, this new game basketball. Blah, 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 blah.
Catino Mobley, ladies and gentlemen. What do y'all think about that? Is that a layup?
If you're running at the right angle, he started running to the three-point line from the beginning.
No,
But
he
yeah,
went. He caught it in the.
As soon as he caught it, he went this way though.
Yeah, he backed
Yeah,
up.
yeah. But that's the game that's being played just like nowadays. I think a lot of times you look better if you miss a three than if you miss a layup. That's their frame of mind. It's easier to not get clowned if you miss a three than miss a contested layup.
So you think that's why they do it?
You should
I
be
mean,
able
the
to
limelight,
distinguish.
huh?
You should be able distinguish whether you got a layup or
Oh, no,
three.
no, but the game is
Especially
played.
like
The game is now played. Yo, I'm going to shoot the three because unless I can dunk, and shit, even them dunkers, shit, I seen teams that aren't great shooters that will shoot more threes than get layups.
So I'm gonna go on the defense. I'm gonna be devil's advocate. He pulled the ball out. 'Cause
For
he,
what?
He didn't shoot the three or get the layup.
Yeah,
So,
dumb.
so maybe the shot clock was running down or the clock was running down.
Shot
fast
clock is
break.
trans-
Fast breaks.
They were trying to get the one last shot. I'm just giving you a scenario. I'm trying to make an excuse.
No,
for
it was start of the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, it looks better if you hit the three. This is their frame of mind, is what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, they're going statistics. You got to make 33. If you shoot 100 shots, you only need to make 33 threes versus 52s.
But you ain't gonna take a wide open layup.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Well,
Who told you that shit?
No, that's a lot of the analytics.
that's all they'll let.
That's dumb as hell.
I mean, they're NBA teams are telling guys to turn down that kid, whoever that was, should
I
have.
think it was Kaminga.
He should have flared to the corner.
Kuminga
way
definitely.
early.
Yeah.
Kaminga's bouncy,
You
bro.
should have dunked the shit out the ball.
Right.
Told the rim out of it. Right out the
Right?
rim, right out the
But they
rim
would.
of the game.
NBA would rather you shoot a three in that scenario than go to the hoop.
I don't know about that. I'd have lost my mind.
But
Well,
that's what
I
I'm
ain't no-
saying. That's where this game is going to, and it's you gotta know when to do it and when not
Correct.
to do it. Everybody thinks they can shoot the ball nowadays. I've seen that a lot. I'm like, yo, I mean, we was sitting there and Joe said that was a good shot. Hell no. Pass up a good shot for a better shot.
Nah, that was a good shot,
No,
bro.
especially if the better shooter is sitting next to you. I'm sorry, dog. Me and another dude were talking about that. Like, hell yeah. Like, no. If he can shoot better than you and he's wide open and you got two cats running at you, your ass better pass the ball.
I was hitting that thing yesterday.
Yeah,
boy.
you
He
was
can't
hitting
shoot.
He checked.
Now that left hook that he shot, y'all. That,
Oh, boy, I hope nobody got that on film. It slipped, man. It slipped. I ain't got my touch yet. What we got next? Potluck? Don't start it yet. Nope. What's that?
Oh,
Let me know when potluck.
These clips are a good example of what bad body language looks like. You're going to see in the top of your screen in the right corner, number 3 for Auburn, his body language as his team is up big and his teammates continue to make shots. You're going to see he's not crashing the glass, he's not clapping for him, he's moping around, he's sulking on the court. And what makes it worse when you look at this bad body language is the rest of his teammates that are on the bench are all hyping up their other teammates. And so how do we use this and learn from it? Number 1, basketball is a team sport. Doesn't matter how good you are as an individual, you cannot play if you can't be part of a team. And how are you part of a team? You're positive, you bring good energy, and you cheer on your teammates' successes. And the second thing is you choose how you act, and you're gonna stand out either way. You're gonna stand out for acting poorly, or you're gonna stand out for doing the right things. So be the player and the person that's gonna stand out for doing the right things.
All right, so we talked about that last week, but I think he said it a lot better than how we said it, than we said it. So, but he did have a different spin on it. Like, you're going to show up either in a good way or a bad way. So it's a choice. But
and he was suspended after that game.
Was he?
Was suspended
we got into it.
and got his ass whooped.
Yeah, on
and
a-
that's
that's
team.
what-
So
That's
he's
teammate.
the
I like
one that he's the
He
one
was
that
one-
got into the fight.
Yeah.
With
Who
no
whipped his
team
ass?
that-
What?
I don't know who it was.
Oh, the other team.
But it might have been part of this.
The dude
which is-
the dude that was shooting beat him up.
Who was the guy that was shooting so much? I can tell you the names because they weren't in the box score. I went and found. I'll look
He
it
got
up.
suspended for fighting. Or did he get suspended for how he acted?
They got suspended for fighting on the
Okay,
plane.
so he didn't get suspended for that.
But
So that means they handled that.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if that's true or not.
They went old school.
Which
well, they
that's
probably should
teammate.
not have done it on an airplane.
I love, man, whatever. You better
Shit,
tighten
that
up.
shit would have went down in the locker room, bro.
Yeah. So, I mean, I like, if that's what happened, I like that.
Yeah, because the team handled it.
Let
Coach
me-
probably ain't have to handle it.
And I don't know if the coach said anything to him in the game or whatnot, but I'll call the coach out, the Calvary coach. We sitting there watching the game, and Matt Geiger's son,
Madden.
he was John. It was like, I don't know, 30 seconds, a minute into the game, he was John. He's the best player on the team. That coach took him out the game and got in his ass and then put him back in, and then he kind of went off. Like, that's coaching. Some coaches are afraid to do that to their most talented player
He's the second best.
on that team?
Yeah.
Who's the best?
Ethan.
Ethan Sabick.
Number 22? Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the guy. Hell no. But okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, Madden's only a sophomore, so Ethan's a senior, right?
Junior.
He's only a junior.
Yeah, he's
You know, a sophomore?
Madden's only a sophomore.
Junior,
okay.
Junior and sophomore.
He's 2027.
Oh, okay. Anyways, yeah. I thought it was good coaching, though.
Yeah.
Some coaches are afraid to do that to their number 1 or number 2 guy.
Two guys. Kev, well, a lot of coaches, but Kev does it really good. And then the Santa Fe coach, I love.
Oh, yeah, he don't play.
He'll get into Tate.
He don't play.
Dude,
That's
he
my
get
guy.
right into Tate like he don't.
He don't play. he let it be known.
He need to do some improv, man.
Dude.
It's hilarious, bro.
I had a kid to foul out in the first half.
I saw that.
That's bad coaching.
No, that's great coaching because you got to be disciplined. I told you, number one, you didn't know how many fouls you had. And
Did
number
somebody
two,
tell him?
Would the coach show him?
Number two, I told you to stop reaching and gambling.
Got Malik.
So now is the purpose behind it.
Was it?
He set him up for failure.
I ain't setting him up for failure. I thought you got to learn how to play with fouls.
I saw him walk over there and start shaking the other team hand, and JoJo was like, "Malik on foul now?" I was like, "No, it ain't even halftime yet."
In the first half?
Look, he got
I
no
was about
foul.
to take him when he got a four. I was about to take him out.
You should have.
You should take him out when he got his second.
No, the dude, no.
Or his third.
It was preseason. That was a lesson. That was purposeful. So, you know, I'm an honest dude. That was purposeful.
Wait. You think it's?
Who y'all playing?
Bear Greek. But I was gonna take him out when he had his fourth. But I put somebody in to go get him. Guess what? He fouled before.
That's the
Before he
word.
able to get out.
I tried to say you, dog. Damn.
But that was purposeful. You just gotta be disciplined. Stop gambling and reaching.
Yeah.
So now you know.
We got potluck yet?
I blame his AAU coach. You coached in the last 3 years.
Thank God.
I know. That's what I said.
So we got Steve again.
The day that these young guys get better is the day that like the NBA says, hey, we're going to create academies all the way down. And when you're the number 1 player as a 15-year-old, you're practicing with the G League team and the NBA team like they do in Europe.
That's what I was going to say.
And okay, so now you're a 15-year-old and you like walk in, you got to play against Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson's going to abuse you. He's going to abuse you. And then you're going to be like, oh crap, this is what I have to do. Not the reverse now where like a 17-year-old is going and playing 15 and under AAU and they're scoring 35 and then I see 12 Instagram posts that are like, blah, 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 he's killing. Yeah, of course he's killing. 17, he should be playing against Jalen Brunson, not against little Johnny, the 15-year-old.
Playing up is better for you. That's what you would say.
Would you rather play up or play down?
I'd rather play
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? If you're that level, I'm not saying everybody should play up, but like, yo, if you're the best of the best, why am I still playing high school basketball? Go put me against some pros so I can really learn like what it takes and expedite my own growth, you know?
So Chris Ward sent that.
First, let me say this.
I'm starting to think Chris Ward hates American basketball.
Yeah. He dislikes
Hey,
life.
the more he go to Paris.
Right.
Hey, he dislikes life.
Every time he come back from over there, man.
He's part of the people building the wall, y'all. No, I'm joking. Listen, why they always gotta say Lil Johnny, man? Every time they say
That's
example,
you,
they always
bro.
say Lil Johnny.
They ain't say Lil John.
They
Listen,
say
Lil Johnny. But listen.
His daddy called him Johnny.
Yeah. But look, so I agree with him because you've seen these posts on Instagram talking about these 8th graders are built different. Yeah, man, because they 19. Like, I can't stand that. Like, come on now, stop it. But I agree with him. I don't agree with him. If you're in the right grade, you got to play your grade every now and then. But I don't agree with all that. But I do agree with don't do the hype stuff when you already know.
I guess he's saying if you that guy, you the best of the, like, you know, like Tyron Stokes and the Banser, them guys like that. I mean, the Boozers, they be playing against pros. I mean, you see it. I mean, you see some of them guys playing against pros. I mean, I let JoJo get a little taste with it this summer. I mean, he held his own, you know. But
It only helps them.
I think it helps. I think it helps them when they've hit, like, physically able to do it. Like, I
Right.
think a 3rd grader playing against a 6th grader, there's no sense in that. Or 4th. But once you get into high school, like, it's free reign. Like, remember the first time, Jax went and played with like Josh and JoJo and all that when he was a freshman and he was real small. I was like, you got to learn how to do this. You're going to be on the court with these, this year and tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but, you're going to be in a court with these guys. You're going to be able to play. But I don't believe playing up like in fourth graders playing seventh graders because I think there's too much of a difference. They're physically, not mentally. But once you get to high school, like it's free reign.
I mean, 8th grade, you could possibly.
eighth graders, correct.
But that's just this era, because we old school. We play with everybody.
Yeah.
Even in high school, we took a tour in Europe, started in Costa Rica. So we high school kids going around playing those professional teams over in Europe, and we pretty much held down.
Yeah.
So, but it's only gonna make you better.
Costa Rica,
We
Europe.
play with grown men.
That's a long.
Well, I said we started in Costa Rica. But to answer your question, yeah, and now it ain't.
Y'all eat at potlucks? Y'all have potlucks?
Man,
here?
I ain't gonna lie, dog. I eat whatever. I know some people be like, man, I don't eat everybody's food, but look, if it's free, it's for me, dog.
You eat at potlucks, Dave?
I'll be honest, I never heard
Don't
of
be
it.
showing no nasty shit.
I'll be honest, I never heard of it.
Heard of a potluck?
Well, then let's explain it to you. Is where you.
Oh, bring the food. I thought you
All
said the
those
restaurant
brands.
like potluck. Sorry, wait, no, I thought there was a. No, I eat at a. Yes, I'll eat at a potluck.
Dog.
You eat at potlucks when y'all have them?
It depends on where it's at. Just depends on where it's at and where you at. Funerals,
I mean,
no.
I eat.
I work in the call center, so they potlucks weekly, daily. All right, run the tape, Stokely.
Oh, damn it.
Good? Is that yummy? Hold on, you can't eat it yet. You can't eat it just yet.
Oh,
Hold on. And then we are going to do a little bit more seasoning. But I'm going to spread this out just a little so everything gets nice and evenly seasoned.
got
We
her
don't want any
hands all
big
in
lumps
that
in there. That's perfect. Our sous chef is very impatient. Very impatient.
Yeah, taste it as you go.
Excuse me, it's not seasoned yet, so it probably doesn't taste very good. Hold on, let me season it.
but she got two boxes.
Don't eat that. First, I'm going to go in with some garlic powder and some smoked paprika, and we're just going to dump a little bit of that
Oh, look.
all around.
All right, cut the
You
tape.
can't
First of
go.
all, she don't know how to cook because it's just a dip place. Like, why you adding all this seasoning?
I guess when she put it in the oven, it's gonna cook. So I work in the call center. They're potlucks all the time, and I don't really mess with them too tough. But back in the day when I did dabble a bit, we had this unwritten rule. So like let's say Stokely's team got a potluck. So I come in, I'll be, oh, Stoke, y'all got a potluck going? He'd be like, yeah, hell yeah, man, we got some good food, man. Shit, Dre made the beans. Oh, John brought in some of this, and Dave brought in, you know what I mean? So you say who made what, so you know if to eat that.
Right, no,
But
I
not-
get that. That's good. That's
So it's
good,
like
dog.
an unwritten rule
Yes.
that, you know what I mean? But like, it's to the point now, I don't even do that no more, man. They be like I make my rounds and say hey to everybody, and people be like, Johnny, come round because we got food. I'm like, man, I'm straight. I'm just coming to say hey.
There was one time we had a potluck, and I can't say where or no names or nothing. But apparently they tried to make a Puerto Rican dish. And I'm like, word? And I looked at it. That does not look nothing like what my mama cooked. Nah, it's good, man. I took it. I threw that bitch straight in the trash. That does not look like it.
We had a potluck. When I first started teaching, it was some purple cabbage. I'm looking at that purple cabbage. Man, you ever had some purple cabbage?
I think I have.
People just going around.
Like on some little garnish type joint.
Like on
No
tacos.
gun. It was purple. So everything was ate except that purple cabbage. So how you think that lady felt when she came back?
Oh, yeah, it happens all the time.
See, that's why I bring the drinks or the Hawaiian bread. You can't go.
It happens all the time. Somebody don't touch their food, certain people.
But we had a lady that really could cook, but she had an episode on campus one day.
Oh my God.
She had the runs. And fumigated the whole hall and made a trail. No more potluck from you.
Teacher,
Yes.
what was that an episode of? I think it's an episode of Good Times where the lady she didn't have a cat, but she used to always be throwing out cat food, and they had a party at the house. They went eat a dish. I'm gonna have to find that episode and send it to
That
y'all.
was the episode
man.
of the Three Stooges too.
Was it?
When every time he stuck the pig, there was a cat in the background.
They do the show, boy.
All right, run the next vid. What we got? What else we got?
But basically, there's two types of players. There's one player who passes when their teammate has a great opportunity, and there's another type of player that passes when they don't have anything for themselves. I really want you guys to listen to this because this is really what this is a huge part of basketball. There's two types of players. There's two types of passers. There's one type of passer that passes when their teammate has a great opportunity. There's another type of passer that passes only when they don't have something for themselves.
That's real talk.
Yes, sir.
You see it all the
All the
time.
time.
Like, man, that joke just passed it because he couldn't get his shot off. He had 5 people on him. He had to pass it. They don't understand that. And I was talking to this to the boys today. I'm like, man, it's one dribble head up or no dribble and kick. Nowadays they want to pound until
Ball beat.
they cannot get a shot off. That's a
Or
bad IQ
prevent
type of player.
the other person from getting the shot off because now I could have passed it 3 dribbles ago and then the guy could have got a shot off.
Right.
Where I don't over dribble. Now I passed the defense on recover. Now he ain't got to do nothing.
He ain't got opportunity.
I got the opportunity to get the ball back.
Now he got to give me the ball back, right? Or I'm gonna give it to him late. Hey, yo, I got it. Yeah,
Correct.
I agree with you on that. That's bad basketball.
Yeah.
Bad basketball. As soon as you see your man open, hit him. That's the rule. That was always the rule of my team. As soon as you see him open, hit him.
And you hear sometimes, the coach saying pass the ball. The play he probably could have passed the ball from way back there.
Correct.
But he coming up here.
It's too late now.
Yeah.
So and I think parents have a role in that too. Like when they hear, they probably be like, man, every time my son get the ball, he said pass the ball. So I don't say pass the ball when I'm coaching. I'm like head up. Head up. Head up don't mean pass the ball. Head up and see if somebody's open, then pass the ball.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree.
Push it by passing, push it by doing. But if somebody open the head,
Kick it, dog.
pass it in.
Make it easy.
What we got? Dave stuff now? We still rolling.
We had a kid 3 years ago playing.
What we got next?
Willis used to say, "You get paid for each dribble by your dad."
Straight up. Crazy.
What is it? Top plays? Top plays last. Huh?
This guy.
Can they see that?
Be careful what you share on your screen, bro.
Slide left, man.
Yeah, poke that
Name
open.
over there.
All right. Games of the week. So, did you just say?
My bad.
Well, why Stokely's doing that? Thanksgiving week, Hillsborough County's got a unique opportunity. So there's a women's college basketball tournament that's taking place in St. Pete. This is year 5 of it. But the host school, Eckerd, had some damage during the hurricane. And they reached out to me about 2 weeks ago and said, hey, there's only 3 courts in Hillsborough County that can host this event. USF, HCC, and Tampa Prep. And HCC and USF were busy. So it was a collaboration effort. John, Chris, Janine here at the Skills Center. Shout out to Kevin Plummer at Tampa Prep. We're hosting 4 Division I college basketball games here Thanksgiving week. Good teams, University of Florida, James Madison, last time I checked was undefeated, Northern Arizona, and Tulane. So the girls fly in next Tuesday. They're going to practice at the Skills Center all day Wednesday. And then there's 2 games Thanksgiving Day, then James Madison and Florida on Friday, and then another event on Saturday. So it's a really cool event. Final 4 for women's this year is in Tampa, but it's I was talking to my wife last night. If you wouldn't have people that would work together and who's going to take the gym here, who's going to do there, it would not happen. So I got contacted. I made some calls. I want to thank Chris, John, Janine for making it work at the skill center during the camp, and then Kevin, that week, they're doing a lot of construction at Tampa Prep. The school was supposed to be shut down, and Kevin was like, no, we're going to make this work. Girls basketball here, so I want to thank him. So it's obviously charges to go. It's college basketball, but 4 great games here in the community Thanksgiving week. So.
Games are at Tampa Prep, though.
Games are at Tampa Prep. So
how do you go fit all them people in that little ass gym?
a lot of them don't really. They sit. The operator said it. A lot of people don't travel to watch girls basketball much. The gym can hold 1,000 people. So she said, they had at Eckerd, and the Tampa Prep bleachers and Eckerd bleachers are pretty similar. So, and a lot less people are traveling this year due to the hurricane, because a lot of the places where families stayed at, those houses, there's not as many people are coming. The big thing is that we couldn't lose the game for these girls teams. Playing them was more important than anything. So,
the other thing is, I know Shaq's daughter played for Florida. Y'all knew that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she'll be here. And also, I forgot to say, this weekend, we rented out the gym for girls' preseason games. There were some good girl basketball games here.
Arguably the best team in the state.
Who you got?
Cardinal Mooney.
Yeah. Cardinal Mooney was here. Montverde Gold was here. TC long, bro. Yeah. TC was good. Bloomingdale was here.
Yeah, Bloomingdale.
Who am I missing?
Sickles
was here. Yeah, Sickles and TC played. I think TC only won by 6. And then TC lost to Montverde, but it was a 2-point game until the fourth quarter. So it was. We got some good girl basketball. I know we don't talk about that a lot, but there's some talented young ladies around here.
Yeah, this year Bloomingdale and TC are the top of the.
Yeah, TC got a point guard. Is it Woodley?
Yeah.
Tough. Mm-hmm. Tough. Just can shoot it, can run a team, can pass it. Like she real tough. I like what they got. Montverde got this big 6'2", boy. They couldn't. Ooh,
her post move. That's her.
Yeah, she was good. Yeah.
We good for the games? All right. So games of the week. Same thing. These games, we do it for games that are taking place in Hillsborough County. So if you're playing out of the county, we don't do it. So try to pick two games tonight. No games tonight that we picked. Tomorrow, Sickles versus Gaither.
Why would you not pick Winthrop and Patel for the night?
John said the score was.
John didn't say nothing.
No, I said you said the score. It's 35-6.
Well, it still should have been a game of the week for the night. It's the best thing you got.
Yeah, I guess. Sickles, Gaither. Gaither won't have their football players still because Gaither won. So, and then Newsom Durant. That's a big rivalry, right? Those two schools. Durant Plant City. So no. Wednesday night, Bloomingdale versus Plant. Wharton versus Gaither. Thursday, Slam versus Jesuit. Bell Creek versus Seffner. That game, I think Seffner will be good. And then Friday night, probably the first time we've said their name on this show since we've done it, Sumner versus East Bay. And then Seffner versus Slam. And then there was no games on Saturday. And then we won't have a show next Monday because it's the holiday week. So, but there are some good.
At the bottom half, people don't get no love.
You the new East Bay, bro.
Hey, we didn't mention Blake. We didn't mention John's the only one that got a mention. We didn't mention Blake King or Tampa Prep.
Blake playing this week.
Doesn't.
Steinbrenner and Alonzo.
They said that game is sold out. The boys told me today. I said, what?
No, it's gonna be sold out Friday night.
Y'all played on Friday night?
I return to the crest.
Oh, you? Is this Friday? Oh, I might have to go.
Yeah.
Wait, what game is sold out?
So. Blake game.
Yeah, they sent me the screenshot. I had to explain to Money Mike Mickens. I had to explain to him that you at the hood school now, bro. Shit be broke sometimes, so the game ain't sold out.
Well, that's what I told you, Mike. I said, I don't think there's been a high school game sold out in a long time, minus the Jesuit TC game. But yeah,
the only games I know it's sold out in the last couple of years were TC Jesuit, and then I think the Western Conference Championship last year might have been.
No, it wasn't sold out.
That wasn't either. No.
Yeah, they said it was sold out. Like, no.
They probably forgot to turn on the
You
ticket
had
alarm.
Blake, stuff be broke, baby.
You walk in and there's 3 people out.
Get used to it. That game ain't sold out.
And then Thanksgiving week, there's a lot of good games Thanksgiving week.
Well, you should have had the games of the week if we're not gonna have a show.
I'm gonna post it on there.
Because
Monday.
on that week it'll be Blake TC.
Well, Blake Calvary the day before.
Blake TC.
Blake Calvary is
Calvary Christian?
no from down south.
Oh, yeah.
Calvary that beat him by 40 last year.
Yeah, okay. Where's that one at? Wiregrass?
At Wiregrass, and then
Damn,
TC.
you got 2 strong games.
So does TC's playing up by West Side, Westfield,
Westover.
Westover.
No, they ain't playing Westover.
No, oh.
He said, yeah.
I believe Joe. Who they playing? West.
That what Dre played
That's
at.
a different breed.
But hold on.
Westover still ain't like that.
They still relevant. They just ain't winning the state, but they relevant.
Who's TC playing on that Friday night?
I don't know.
When y'all played Calvary?
Friday night, not this
The
Friday.
first
Next
night.
Friday.
Friday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Hey, we the opening that.
Y'all playing in that tournament too? Y'all on the side court?
We in the opening that.
Y'all playing the side court?
What time your game?
We back there in the boondock, back there in the corner.
You in the corner.
What time y'all play?
They coming through the side though.
Don't even make me laugh.
Y'all play Friday.
We got a prime time game. We got a 7 o'clock game.
Yeah, that's prime time.
We prime time.
There's no 7 o'clock time slot.
Hey, at the same time, Blake playing though.
I think it's 8 o'clock.
Man.
West Side Dre out of Augusta.
West side usually be pretty tough.
Man, I wasn't gonna say I was gonna go to that tournament. 'Cause last time I paid like $500 for that one game.
Yeah, I had Christy look to see if we could take a home equity line of credit to afford to
get you a media pass.
I need something, man. Nah, come on, China.
I'm
That's
gonna-
the tournament, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be with that bullshit, man. You know, I come deep with 6 people. I was like, God damn.
Day after Thanksgiving, the pockets were a little bit
You
lighter.
charge Janae, dog. Shit, she don't even watch the game.
He's a halftime show.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, pay me. All right.
Plant City's, a lot of Tampa teams are. Kings in it, TC, Blake, Plant City's in it. I think Gaither's in it. There's a lot of teams in
Who's
it.
the best team coming from out of town? Calvary?
I would say Calvary.
Out of town?
Oh, the team from South Carolina might be. They're ranked higher, I think. Ridge View. They played purple jerseys last year. They're pretty good.
So, I guess we'll be there Friday night.
You buy me a ticket?
What we got next?
Pops, you can't go. I ain't afford that shit.
Top player? You got anything else, Dave? That was all you had?
That's all I had for games.
Yeah, that was some weak ass shit, dude.
First week is two games got moved because of football, so I had a couple other games in there.
So who's still playing football?
Jesuit won the first round. They
Jefferson,
played-
undefeated.
Word?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jefferson Dragon. So we don't hear that from you often.
What? We hard to Dragons 2. I still can't hear you 3. A little louder 4.
So just 2 teams?
No, we got more than Gaither, Jesuit, Jefferson, Plant City, Armwood,
Oh, that's what's
Tech.
up. Okay.
I'm missing somebody. CDS, Berkeley. I think there's like 12 teams just from the county.
CDS is done.
That's what's up, though. I know them basketball coaches like, man, I can't wait till these jokers lose. We need them.
Yeah, Bartow, when they lost to Plant, I bet you McGriff was happy. He's like, all right, I get my 3 kids back for this week.
Oh, yeah, because Bartow be getting rocked.
But now they got their 3 kids back. They'll be.
That's what's up. All right, what we got?
You got the top plays. So usually I do 10. But tonight I got 10. So y'all know always I got to put this disclosure out there now.
Blake.
I'm going to do the games that I was at.
And with the game that I saw you at, you didn't see no top plays. So
Right,
I wanna see
yeah,
shit.
I told you I had to film, so just in case.
Hey, you need to start basketball bloopers too.
I mean, I could do that, but we dealing with children, so
Yeah.
I ain't trying to mess with the children.
When
Like
they bloopers.
oh man. All right, take us to the top plays. This is gonna go through real fast. I don't have no instant replay. At 10, alley-oop from Deion Pierre to JoJo Fallon. At 9, JoJo Fallon tip dunk off the MJs. At 8, JoJo Fallon with the steal.
Hey, we wonder why they can't get hit over
At 7, Jason off the JoJo's air ball. At 6, JoJo Fallon, another one there. At 5, Joshua Lewis, alley-oop to JoJo Fallon. I didn't know he had this many, but I really didn't. At 4, bounce pass to the big fella, puts it on the numbers, Mr. Burgess. At 3, TJ Daniels, yeah, they was fighting. Takes off. At 2, even better. TJ in open floor, traffic light spud. Hey, the number 1 play, TJ Daniels again. For 3, bam! Confuse everybody. He confused the boy so bad. He threw the ball to JoJo. Look, he passed the ball to JoJo. Everybody confused.
Hold on, it went in, right?
Yeah, it went in.
And the dude,
He inbounded the ball and threw it right to JoJo. Boy, when you get top play, I always get full run.
what you doing? I don't know what your boy just did.
I don't do public man.
So this wasn't in the quarter or a half?
Nah, it was just mid-game.
He was passing to JoJo.
Yeah, mid-game. That was a little.
All right.
That was top 10.
Top 10 plays of JoJo Fallon.
Blake highlight.
I apologize, folks. I did not know he had that many highlights, but
You did them.
But remember, he did say, send me clips.
I mean, look.
I mean, you should have put Junior's first 3 of his
You should have sent it to me via inbox, man.
I mean, I should have, man. I just don't be on that.
You posted,
Hey,
you posted enough. Though.
I'm gonna post the games that I'm at, man, and those. I mean, send me a better highlight at the games I was at. I mean, shit. I bet that was the 10.
We'll bring down y'all ranking. That's why y'all won't play up.
They scared, Dre.
Well, hell, TJ had 4 highlights.
He did. That was the TJ JoJo
TJ
show.
had 4. JoJo had 4. We had Burgess and
Jason Johnson.
Jason. Yeah. So.
Shout out to Blake Media.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
I got it. Don't worry. I got a Justin Media coming up. No,
All right, so what's the final word?
Go to Blake if you want to get highlights.
Don't go tomorrow night. Sold out.
Oh, man.
Get us out of here, Stokely. I feel a lot of heat coming from that gray shirt. Oh, you gotta cut that sound off. We'll just copyright.